Am I really that much? And breaking these niggas down like a gamble. You don't really know you are.
Welcome back to the channel, Senoj Squad. It's your girl Majestic Senoj, and I'm here again with another video. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about feminine hygiene, feminine care, or you know, some of you guys who may be watching, y'all can take tips and take notes on these things too. So this is in no particular order. I have 10 tips on things that I do, things that I've incorporated, things that I know work for me as far as hygiene and self-care and all those things like that. So I hope you guys got your pen and paper and y'all ready to take notes, and we finna get down to the nitty-gritty. Hopefully, you know, these can help y'all in y'all day-to-day self-care routine and everything like that. A lot of these things I had to research and learn on my own because, you know, you guys may not have an older sister or auntie or mother you can talk to, or, you know, a big sister or anything. So, and I understand that. Like, I grew up like that. So I want to be that for you guys. I want to be able to be one of those who help you all with the things that y'all going through as women or whatever the case may be. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, without all the extra rambling, we're just gonna get right into it, okay? Okay. So first things first that I want to touch on a little bit that I feel like a lot of people kind of skip over when it comes to feminine care and hygiene and everything. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It starts from within, okay? It really starts from within. You cannot try to go outside and you sweating and you musty and it's a real problem, and then throw some Axe spray, throw some perfume on it. We not doing that, okay? Like, that's not how that works. So it starts from within. Make sure you guys are getting in your fruits and your vegetables as well. Don't just be eating all these sweets and all this fruit, okay? Make sure y'all getting in y'all fruits and y'all vegetables. Make sure you're drinking your water thoroughly, like as much as you need to, because that all cleanses out the body. That all gets rid of all the toxins and the bad bacteria and things like that. So that is really important. Also, I would recommend taking certain like vitamins, like prebiotics, probiotics, chlorophyll. I take chlorophyll early in the morning, hair, skin, and nails. Like, just, it starts from within. So you want to make sure that you're nourishing the inside of your body as well, without just, you know, adding perfume and scents and lotions on top, when at the end of the day, if it's exuding a smell or odor from within and it's coming out, you can't mask it from the outside. You have to mask it from the inside. Well, not mask, but you have to handle the deeper root of the issue. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Also, like I said, it starts from within, taking your vitamins and your water and everything like that. And also, I want to make sure that you all understand that in order to keep up with certain things, you have to just take note. So I will also recommend just using pH strips. It can tell you if you're too acidic, if you're not acidic enough. They sell them at the store. You can easily go in and get the pH strips. Read the back of the label, because it's like, I'll insert what they look like, but it'll be on the back of the label and it'll tell you what all the pH, where you should fall under, as far as if your pH is good or if it's bad. So yeah, so when you use the test strips, it'll let you know. It'll let you know. Number 2, tip 2. This is usually, I'm gonna say for me, this is usually what I do when it's that time of the month, or you're coming down off your cycle and that time of the month is gonna be over with. But you can do this a couple times out of the month, or you can do it once a month, or whenever you like, however you feel comfortable to do it. I do it at least twice a month, but mainly when I'm coming out of that time of the month, if that makes sense. So I would recommend everybody, especially women, to do apple cider vinegar baths. Apple cider vinegar baths is basically a detoxer, and it's a pH balancer. So apple cider vinegar really helps with everything. You could drink it, you could take the vitamins, you could sit in it and soak in it, because it's also good for your armpits. Like, if you want to sit in an apple cider vinegar bath, put your armpits under it, sit in it, just soak in it. It's gonna get you right. Also with that, like I said, it helps with detoxifying things. So you can also use the clay mask, the Aztec, I think that's what it's called, Aztec. I'm gonna put it on the screen as well. The Aztec clay mask mixed with apple cider vinegar, and that will detoxify your armpits. And that is a really good thing to do at least once a month or every couple months, because especially if you use aluminum deodorants, they can eventually get to the point where they don't work anymore because of the chemicals that's in it. So I wouldn't say don't work anymore. They would definitely work, but if you're trying to detox, it'll get your body will get immune to the aluminum, and they'll work, but not as good as they probably once did in the past and everything like that. Especially with your armpits being in a close like area of your body, like they're always down, so it causes a lot of sweat to build up over time, or just more often than other places. So I would definitely recommend like detoxifying your armpits with apple cider vinegar, drinking apple cider vinegar if you feel like you can stand the taste. A lot of people can't. I'm one of those people, but I do it. It's just the taste is just not it. Or you could do apple cider vinegar. Like I said, they have the gummies and everything like that. But ACV baths, that's definitely going to be your best friend, especially when you get to starting your cycle or you're coming off your cycle and you just want to balance everything back out, because after your cycle, your hormones is all like this, and you know, your balance may not be in the same place that it was once before, because everything has changed now, like everything. So that's another tip that I highly recommend if you all want to just stay on top of things like that. Because with women, and a lot of men don't know, for the guys that's watching, please take notes. If you got a wife, a daughter, a girlfriend, a lot of men don't know. But I say that because when it comes to pH balances and iffy smells and the vagina and things like that, it is very sensitive. It is very easy for anything to throw her off. Like, she be getting mad, throwing fits about every little thing. So a pH balance is something that you really want to take care of. You really want to take care of, because you can get your pH balance thrown off by a lot of things. Soap, not drinking enough water, sleeping with the wrong person, or just sleeping around in general. It doesn't even have to be the wrong person. This is probably a little TMI. This ain't that kind of conversation, but you get what I'm saying. Eating certain things. You just want to make sure that you be mindful of what you're doing and what you're intaking and different things like that, because it can get to the point where it could be throw off. Even what you're wearing. If you're wearing something that's too tight, too uncomfortable, or if you just different things like that. Like, you just want to make sure that everything in the downstairs area is up to par. Moving on to number 3. That was actually 6 fingers. Don't try to clock me. Moving on to number 3. I always recommend using wipes. I don't care what nobody say. Some people don't like them. Me personally, I love using flushable wipes. It just makes me feel so clean. Like, it just makes me feel so clean. So using flushable wipes, I will always recommend that. Taking with you on the go. Taking with you, like, if you have them out in public and different things like that. Like, put them in your bag. You can put like a couple of them in a smaller container just to carry around with you, to travel with you. Have some at your house. Different things like that, because after using the bathroom, whether it's a number 1 or a number 2, you just want to make sure you freshen up. You just want to make sure that you're leaving no odors behind, especially if you're out in public. You can't really just, you know, it's just better if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. It's just better. So I would definitely suggest using feminine wipes or just baby wipes. I use baby wipes. I don't really like the fact that they make some of the wipes with like scents on them. So a lot of baby wipes, they're just strictly water based. I will use strictly water based wipes. Don't get nothing with a scent or a smell or like that's doing too much, because like I said, the pH can be thrown off at any balance, like at any little thing. Any little thing can throw her off and make her upset. The wrong smell can make her mad, make her upset. So what y'all want to do is just try to be mindful of every little thing, like every little thing. So I would recommend non-scented, just water-based wet wipes. Keep them with you on the go. Keep them with you in your bathroom. You can use tissue as well, but I would use the wipes, tissue, and then, yeah, just to keep you fresh down there. And especially in the summertime, when you hot and the sweating, girl, that tissue ain't gonna cut it, not by itself. Not by itself, child. So, go ahead and do that. Tip number 4. Tip number 4 I recommend, and I just started doing this, so this is why I'm giving y'all this, because a lot of these things I practice on my own and I do on my own as well, and I just saw it to make a difference within just my hygiene in general. But I would say tip number 4 I recommend for everybody to at least try it, is oil pulling. Oil pulling is basically like you take an oil, which I use the Gasha. Actually, let me go get it. I said Gasha. I don't know what I was talking about. But no, I use the Guru Nanda Coconut Plus Mint Oil Puller. I recommend everybody to oil pull. It will do really good for your teeth whitening and getting out certain bacteria, and also just overall detoxifying your oral hygiene. If you struggle with bad breath, if you struggle with, like, I forgot what it's called. Hold on. Like, if you struggle with, like I said, teeth whitening, bacteria buildup, bad breath, different things like that, oil pulling is really, really good. It has a lot of benefits to it. Now, let me tell y'all what's tea. Okay, because a lot of people don't be telling y'all this, and nobody told me that. I think, no, my sister told me this, but she told me this years ago, and I completely forgot about it. And then I tried it myself, and I was like, "Ooh, baby, oil pulling is very hard. It is very hard. It's not like just, it's not like mouthwash. You know, like a lot of people just like, it's just, yeah, it's not like that at all. It's like, it's oil in your mouth. So just think about that texture and that consistency. If you're weird about stuff like that, you're gonna have a hard time. But eventually you will get past it. So every morning, I oil pull for about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. I think it says 2 minutes on this bottle. Yeah, at least 2 minutes. You can do it up to 10. So I do it a minimum of 2 minutes though, because 10 minutes is crazy. But yeah, you can do it a minimum of 2 to 10 minutes. And then also what I want to recommend that has been a life changer for me is water flossing. So I know you guys already have, like, well, you probably, I don't know, but I know it's used, like what most people use is like the toothpicks, like the, what is it called, the flossers and stuff like that, like the hand flossers. But water flossing is also a good way of flossing as well. So I do both. I use the water flosser and I use the toothpick. Like, I keep saying toothpick. The actual floss, like actual mouth floss. Now, I'm not an expert. I just telling you guys what I know, what I do, what works for me. I don't know if you can substitute one for the other. I haven't tried it. Like I said, I water floss and I like just regular floss. But if you want to try water flossing over that probably could help. But water flossing, especially if you have a good water flosser, the pressure on that, it's kind of like going to the dentist. Like, the pressure on it is so strong that it's getting out stuff that you probably couldn't even reach all in the back of your mouth. Just down. Yeah, baby. Invest into a water flosser. If y'all don't want to spend too much money, you can go on TikTok shop before they get banned. You can go. I got mine from, where did I get mine from? I got mine from TJ Maxx, but they got them at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I said Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. They got them at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Burlington. Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Burlington. And it'll get you right. It'll get you right. So I definitely recommend y'all to invest into that for your oral care for sure. It will change the game. It'll change the game. And a tongue scraper. One of those little, get a metal one though. A metal tongue scraper. You'll be good. Moving on. So this is more so for washing up, shower, if you take baths, I don't know, whichever one you prefer to do. But I would definitely 100% recommend double cleansing and exfoliating. Exfoliating, you do not have to do every day. I don't want y'all to get confused and thinking that I'm saying, oh, exfoliate every single day. That's not what I'm saying. But exfoliating, especially if you don't you kind of missing out, because exfoliating gets rid of all the dead skin, and it just rejuvenates your skin. It makes you, it gets rid of, it detoxifies as well. Like it detoxifies, like if you want to exfoliate like your underarms, if you want to exfoliate like your downstairs area, different things like that. Exfoliating and double cleansing, top tier. Like when I take a shower, I usually do a bar of soap and then I do my body wash, or I'll do a bar of soap and then the like Dr. Bonner's and then body wash. So that's really triple cleansing. But you ain't gotta do all that. I'm just extra. But I'm saying, as far as like just making sure the old, like double cleansing is always top tier. Like you cannot go wrong with that. Definitely a bar of soap, definitely a body wash. You can have the scents match, just to build on it, and exfoliate it. Like make sure you do those 3 things when you take a shower. Like I said, exfoliating, you can do it maybe 2 to 3 times a week. You don't even have to do it that much, maybe twice a week, because you don't want to mess up your skin barrier to the point that now you know, it's just like you don't want to damage the skin barrier to the point that it's weak. So highly recommend that. Also, if you're a woman, make sure that when you're washing down there, do not put anything up, split that. Don't, hey, look, I told y'all, she be mad. Anything can piss her off, okay? So just listen to me. When you're washing down there as a woman, you want to make sure, and then I'm put some tips in there for the men too, just in case there's any men washing. I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute. When you're washing down there as a woman, make sure that you are using unscented body wash, unscented, what is it called? Like a bar soap, you know, like sensitive products for that downstairs area, because do not go down there putting Bath and Body Wash and Bath and Body Works and all that stuff. Like, don't be doing all that. Don't be doing all that. You can put down your arms, your underarms, your boobs, all that stuff like that, but do not do it, okay? I'm trying to save you from a long heartache of just, yeah, don't do it. And as far as the men, and this goes for if you all have a partner, if y'all are active, hearsay, she say, like, whatever. Also, do not wash your downstairs area with that either, because you're going to eventually pass on whatever you put in soap and all that stuff like that, or to your partner and your woman, and you do not want to cause her any issues, because then it's going to cause you issues. So as careful as she is and sensitive she is about her friend, you need to be just as careful and sensitive about your friend. So if she's using an unscented bar soap, this, that, and the other, I will recommend for you both to use that same unscented soap brand or whatever the brand is, if y'all, you know, read between the lines. But moving on. Okay, ladies. So for our friend, right? Like I said, a lot of things make her mad. She doesn't like to be picked on. She doesn't like strong scents and smells, and it's messing up her what she got going on. And she also don't like to be locked down, okay? She don't like to be locked down all day, every day. So I would recommend at the end of the night, in order to improve your feminine hygiene care, to let her live. Let her live. Let her breathe. Spread her wings. Let her live. Do not go to sleep and wear underwear. I wouldn't say is, how can I put this? It's not horrible. It's not terrible. It's not like, oh, this, that, and other. But like I said, you want to be careful, and you want to make sure that you're doing the proper things in order to keep her intact and keep her balanced, like her level-headed, okay? But that is something that I truly, truly, truly recommend. Letting her breathe at night. Not wearing underwear to bed. If you wear your pajamas, that's cool, but make sure it's loose pajamas. Make sure it's not too tight or anything that's just overly suffocating, because she's supposed to breathe. She's supposed to have air, and just allowing her to just fan out, you know? So yeah. And make sure also, if you are wearing underwear and the type of underwear that you're wearing, and I know y'all be want to be fine, y'all want to be cute for y'all man, this is only for 18 and up. When I say certain things like that, 18 and up, sure that you're wearing like cotton underwear, You know, I understand y'all be trying to be all cute and stuff like that, but we need to keep her fresh, keep her clean, keep her fine. You know what I'm saying? So cotton underwear is the best because of the type of material that it is. You don't want to be wearing satin or thongs or all this crazy lace. Like, it's cute for occasions, but on a day-to-day basis, cotton is the way to go. Keep her trimmed up, keep her tame, because hair causes odor, and odor causes for, you know, other things. And it may not even necessarily be a bad pH, but like I said, if you have a significant amount of hair down there, then it can also cause for really bad odor. That may not even be a pH, but it could be just because she's not completely tame. Also, if you shave, always exfoliate. Always exfoliate before you shave. I don't shave. I haven't shaved in years. I hate shaving. Waxes is the way to go, but to each his own. Moving on, witch hazel and glycolic acid, those two are a game changer. It just eliminates so much extra. Like, you can use glycolic. I use glycolic acid under my arms. I use witch hazel for my ears, my belly button, and the rear end. So using witch hazel and glycolic acid and different things like that. Glycolic acid can also get rid of certain skin acne, as far as strawberry legs and different things like that. I haven't tried glycolic acid on my legs. I might need to, but I know that it works really well under my underarms, and it also lightens hyperpigmentation, and that has worked really well for me as well. And it just gets rid of unnecessary odors, as well as witch hazel. But witch hazel, what you don't want to do is use any of that stuff after you freshly shaved and it's down. Do not do that, because it will burn, especially witch hazel. If you use the one with alcohol, do not use witch hazel that has alcohol in it. But you can also, like I said, you can use it for your rear end and everything, because they do make witch hazel wipes as well. I definitely recommend that. Moving on to tip 8. Layering scents is key to just smelling good. Like, we got all of that other stuff fixed out. Like, all that other work, this, that, and the other. You took your shower, you drink the water, this, that, and the other, vitamins, all that good stuff. So layering scents is like the outer, like, what we finna get into as far as like, oh, smell good. For a girl like me, I sweat in certain areas a lot, so I also use powder. If y'all want to use powder for your under your boobs and stuff like that, to prevent sweating, or on your arms or different things like that, I would definitely recommend that, just to help out with the sweating in areas that is like, it's just bound to happen. Like, you can't help it. You got big boobs, you can't help it. It's just, you know, but it can also cause for other issues if you don't keep that area dry. So I would definitely recommend using powder. I know a lot of people may think it's old school, but hey, to each his own. As far as layering scents, your soap, your body wash, the body oil that you use, lotion, and the perfume all need to be in the same family. They all need to be sister, brother, mama, daddy. This all of them need to be in the same family. Okay, if you're doing vanilla, make sure your soap, your body wash, the lotion, all this stuff like that smells like vanilla. If you're doing like a fruity strawberry scent, make sure they all, because it's what it's really gonna do is make the scent last longer, especially if you have like an oil and then you add the perfume on top of it. That makes it last longer, as well as powder. So, and then you can also use like a clothing freshener, like say you have a vanilla scent fabric freshener or something like that. You can spray that on your clothes and freshen up your clothes, you know, if it's been sitting in the closet for a while. Or if you have what is it called? The dryer sheets. Like the dryer sheets, and you have a certain scented dryer sheet, throw your clothes in the dryer, put them in there with the dryer sheets, just to freshen up your clothes. So I'm giving y'all these tips. I'm giving y'all gold right now, and I hope y'all taking notes. Next on the list, number 9. Make sure your clothes are clean, and when I say clean, I mean third clean. Don't be smelling like quick something out of the dirty clothes hamper and it's like, oh, it's good enough. No. You're not doing that. Make sure you wash your clothes, make sure they're thoroughly clean, make sure you use a super scented, strong type of detergent You don't have to, you don't want to. You just like regular clean, like regular smell detergent. Also use scent boosters and concentrated oil. Not oil, I'm gonna put it on the screen. It's like I used to use it a lot. It was like baby powder smell. It was really, really strong, and I used to just do like a little dab in my laundry, and it used to make my clothes smell so good for years. But then I ended up getting sick of like the baby powder smell, and I couldn't find it in a different scent that I liked. So I just eventually got away from it, but I would definitely go back to it. Like that kept my clothes smelling so good forever. Like forever. Like it smells so good. And also, like I said, using the dryer sheets when you're drying your clothes and everything like that will definitely keep your clothes smelling fresh, smelling super clean. And also, I recommend washing your intimates separate from your regular clothes. Like, please wash that separately, because like I said, she get mad about every little thing, and if you're washing your underwear with the other part, it can get kind of tricky. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, tip number 10 is stay freshened up. Stay freshened up. I get that throughout the day. We may be sitting down all day. We may be working out. We may be hanging out with friends from sun up to sundown. We may be in and out where it's hot and it's cold and it's this and it's that. And you know, we human. Things gonna happen. You may be eating food. You may be doing this, doing that. So I would always recommend keeping a freshen up kit in your car. So basically, when you're going somewhere, before you get out the car, always check yourself. Or if you get out the car and you forget, go to the bathroom first. Always go to the bathroom first. Check yourself. Make sure everything's straight. Make sure you're still good. You know, like I said, keep a freshen up kit in your car. It should contain tampons, pads, wipes, extra underwear, toothbrush, toothpaste, the mini two-person toothpaste, gum, lip gloss. Did I say wipes already? Whatever. Hand lotion, all of that good stuff, because that's definitely going to just, like I said, keep you freshed out, keep you right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are all of my tips. Those are my top 10 tips. I even threw in a couple of extras, and I threw in some stuff for the men too. So I hope you all really enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm glad that I could sit here and do this for you guys and just be able to tell y'all different things that I didn't know. This is not everything. We can go way more into detail, way more into depth about a lot of things when it comes to hygiene. There's always something new. There's always something new to learn. There's also some things that I may not know. If y'all have any recommendations or if anything that y'all feel like I missed or any tips that y'all want to give me to upgrade my hygiene, please let your girl know. Sometimes the student can teach the master. Okay? Like, I'm just glad to be able to sit here and give you guys all this information, because like I said, growing up, I had to learn all of this on my own. I had to do the research. I had to learn, this type of care and hygiene for a woman, and this, that, and the other, and growing up and going through puberty, and you just, all these different scents and all these different smells and all these different things. Okay, and I understand what it may be like in order to not have somebody that you feel comfortable talking to, or just have somebody that you talk to in general, because you may not have that. So yeah, if y'all have any more questions or anything, leave them down in the comments below, or you can email me. My email is also in the description below. And yeah, I just hope this video helped out anybody. If it did, just, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy I can help. So make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video. I will be back again with more videos. Just let me know what y'all want in the comments. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Be out, Senoj Squad.